So he wanted to come, and he came and he became a devotee. Same way, we need to have a loving relation with God. What kind of relation we can have with God? First, we can have Shanta Bhav, then Dasya Bhav, then Sakhya Bhav, then Vatsalya, and then Kanta Bhav. How you translate Shanta Bhav?
Neutral.
Neutral, like meditation. And close your eyes and you have a neutral relation with God. That is the beginning of relation. Second is Dasya. When you have servitor relation, you are a servant and he is your master. Das, Swami. Then the relation is intense. It's very strong relation. In neutrality, you don't have that strong feeling. Like Hanuman has that feeling. That he is the best servitor. Best example of a servant. Ram kaj kine bina mohe kaha vishram. And then next to that is Sakhya Bhav. Sakhya is you have relation with God in the mood of friendship. He becomes your friend. Like Krishna has his friends, cowherd boys, and they are so dear to him. And they never think that he is God. They simply play with him. And they love him like anything, but sometimes they find a nice mango, ripe mango on a tree, and they want to give it to Krishna. But it's difficult to have that. So how to reach that mango? So they say, Krishna, you become like horse. He becomes like one person rides on Krishna's back and he cannot reach. Another rides on him, another rides, and he reaches. He takes the mango. He says, give it to Krishna, but he thinks, let me taste it. It should be sweet, it should not be sour. He tastes it. Oh yes, you can give it to Krishna. The next one say, he may not be lying. Let me taste it. He tastes it and give it to Krishna. Next also taste. And the small thing reaches Krishna and he tastes it. He's very happy to taste the remnants of his devotees. So that is the highest level of mood of friendship relation, Sakha Bhav. Then above that is Vatsalya, the parental affection. Vatsalya is very, very powerful. For example, in this world also we find, first we have what you call a love which brings man and woman close and they get married, but then they have children and the whole love is transferred to children. It's so powerful. Vatsalya Bhav. Like Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maiya have for Krishna. We cannot even speak about that. It's so intense, it's so powerful that words cannot express that love. When you have God as your son, it's a very beautiful feeling. For example, any mother has so much affection for children. But if God comes as your child, what kind of magnified experience that will be, that can be. And it is possible. He can come as our child, as Gopal. But we need to have the contact with the Tattvik Brajvasi, the person who is already having that kind of Vatsalya Rasa, who has that parental affection with Krishna. He can or she can give us that affection. We can get that. And above that is Kanta Bhav. Kanta Bhav is loving relation with consort. Okay? So that Kanta Bhav is supreme. You see, in Das you have Shant. In Sakhi you have Shant and Dasya. in Vatsalya you have Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya. And in Kant you have all the previous one. Shanta, Sakhya, Dasya, Vatsalya, everything in Kant. So Kant Bhav is supreme, like we have gopis, and we are not eligible to even think about that. But the whole life of gopis is hearing and speaking about Krishna Katha. Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Shravana Mangalam Srimadattam. They cannot live one moment without remembrance of Krishna. So Uddhava went to teach meditation to gopis. Uddhava was sent by Krishna. Oh, gopis are always crying for me. You go and teach them meditation. Make them stable. They are very restless. So Uddhava goes and teaches them. Sit down like this. Do like this Padmasana. Close your eyes. Look at this place. Do you see any light? Do you see any light? So gopis say, we are not seeing any light. There is no light. What do you see? We see only Krishna. What is this? You see Krishna when you meditate? That's beyond my imagination. How you have it? Actually, gopis say, our problem is how to remove Krishna from our mind. He has obsessed us. He has possessed us. We are unable to do our daily course. We are unable to serve our family. We are unable to take care of our children, our husband, our family, because always Krishna is there in our mind. We don't know how to dress up properly because we are always thinking. We don't know how to go with our life. Our problem is how to remove Krishna from our mind. Because mind is one. If it was like two or three, with one mind we could have your meditation process. And Uddhava was like, he was crying, oh my God, what yogis could not have, that constant meditation or focusing of mind on Supreme Lord. Gopis have automatically that. And that is because of their love. So love is the strongest force. Love means transcendental divine love. Krishna Prem. That is the strongest force which makes us meditate 24/7 all our life. Remembrance. Incessant. Constant remembrance. And that is so intense, so powerful that you cannot even live for a moment without that remembrance. That remembrance gives you life. That's your life. Because love is the strongest force. And it is possible. In this modern age, 500 years ago, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as Guru and he gave this process. And that process came to our Guru Deva through this Guru Parampara. So, the only way is to smear your forehead with the dust of the lotus feet of a pure devotee. That is actually going to give us that transcendental divine love. Vancha kalpataru bhasya kripa sindhu